Good morning, friends, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to do a fun project that helps our veggies to climb and see more sunlight. So we're gonna put together a simple old-fashioned traditional trellis for our veggies. I'm going to be using this wood that I have, and I have used in the past, but I'm going to create a different style of trellis. So what you need is something like this, light and simple, so you can work with it. And I'll show you how it's going to turn out. Here's one of my cucumber vine. It has a trellis that I bought. Those are not cheap, believe it or not, but they do the job just fine. But if you want to cut cost, let me show you some flowers, and then I'll show you how to make those trellises. It's fairly simple. You need very little tools. You're gonna need more wood, so I'm using this, and I have another piece that I might bring out. You need a saw, and you need small nails that you're gonna use. You want to use nails like this or smaller so you don't crack the wood, and a medium-sized hammer to hammer them in. Here's a nice wagon that I put together, and now it's blooming gorgeously. And my hibiscus has finally decided to get busy. And then here's my rose bush. And some more flowers. Makes the backyard look so beautiful and inviting, and I can't wait for these to start flowering. These are morning glories. And then this is my Madagascar jasmine. It wants to bloom so bad. It has so many blooming clusters of flowers, and I have a fruit. Can't wait to open this and get all the seeds to make more of this. All right, so without further ado, let's get back to it. I'm gonna show you how to put together the trellis. And this is the fig. It's making baby figs. All right, without any further ado, this is what we have. So one side, you wanna use the saw or a blade to carve an arrow style, so it makes it easier to go inside the dirt or the soil. And then I marked mine about, I would say about 2 feet up, and I'm gonna put the first trellis or place diagonal cross style. So I'm gonna figure out how to cut this and come back to you and then show you the size I'm going with. You can do whatever size you want, but again, you want to be careful. You don't want to make it too big that the weight of the plant is too much to hold the nails. Then after that, I think I'm gonna do it only every 1 foot. So the first one is about 2 feet because most of this is gonna go in the dirt. So basically you end up with a little under a foot. And you want this one close to the soil so that when your veggie is still small, it can get going and climb. After that, you got it above the ground, and then you can make those ones depending on how you observe your type of plant, how fast it grows, and how viney it gets. All right, so I'm gonna go cut this and then come back and show you how I put the first one together. And now we finished sawing the trellis part of the wood. We got what, 5? We got 5 out of the one that I have. If I need more, I'll use more. One of them was a little bit longer because I was trying to match them to the same length. Okay, now we're going to nail it, and then that's it. I mean, it's gonna be simple, so I'll come back when that's nailed. All right, so when nailing the wood together, you want to off-center them so they don't increase the force along the same line and cause the wood to split. So you want to put one on the upper side and one on the underside. and then you want to kind of like put them in a little bit diagonal, not straight down. And this is going to help you create a stronger force so it can hold more weight, especially when it gets windy, and so it doesn't break off. It's a quick tip that you need to keep in mind, and it should help you not run into issues. I nailed the first one in, and the nails came out from the back a little bit, which was perfect what you need. You just want them to come out a little bit, and I'll show you on the second one. And then you turn it around and you hammer the nails the other way so they are bent and they're not pokey. What I'm decided to do right now is to use the next piece as the measuring length as to where I want to put the next one. You can do that, or you can stick to a certain frame that you want to use. There you have it, friends. This is the final product. I'll show you in a minute how to stick it in the ground and get your vine going on it. So we've nailed 2 nails per each side, and one thing you want to do on the back is hammer the nails in the opposite directions over the wood to increase the strength. Now my base wood is not in the greatest shape because I'm using ones from last year, but if you're starting brand new with both pieces of wood, you shouldn't have any problems. Let's go put it in the garden. So this is the garden I have on the side of my house. Here's my mint, and there's the tomatoes, and against the wall I put my cucumbers and viney tomatoes. So we poked the sharp end, or the pointy end, of the trellis in the dirt, and we got the cucumber going on it. As you can see, right now it needs to adjust because it was in a different style. And I'm leaning it at an angle against the wall so it can support itself. One other thing I might add in the future is to put 2 pieces of wood to make like a pitchfork, so it helps it from wobbling side to side, and this way it'll help stabilize the trellis. This way it will have a tripod style at the base for the trellis to help stabilize it. Another thing you can do, depending on where you're locating it, is have some way to secure it against the wall. I am not going to do that. I've used this in the past. This side of the house doesn't get a lot of wind, so the only thing is you just need to make sure the weight of the plant doesn't cause it to tip over. And as you can see, thank you for watching. I hope this helped you figure out an inexpensive way to help your plants grow taller and produce more fruits and veggies. Please subscribe, share, leave comments if you have any questions. Thank you. Have a good day.